7 hidden reasons your kidneys are struggling. Silent body killers. Your kidneys are like silent heroes working 24/7 to keep your body balanced. They filter waste, manage fluids, and control blood pressure. But here's the scary part. Kidney damage often happens quietly. You might not feel anything wrong until it's too late. That's why it's so important to understand the hidden reasons your kidneys might be struggling. In this video, we're revealing 7 silent body killers, things you may be doing every day that are secretly harming your kidneys. Some of them might surprise you, and chances are, you're affected by at least one of these without even knowing it. If you're serious about protecting your body and staying healthy for the long run, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our weekly health tips that help you take control of your body and your future. Now let's uncover what's really going on inside your body, starting with something almost everyone has in their medicine cabinet. Reaching for a painkiller is second nature for many of us. Got a headache? Take an ibuprofen. Sore back? Pop a naproxen. But here's what most people don't realize. Regular use of over-the-counter pain medications can silently damage your kidneys. Drugs like ibuprofen, naproxen, and even high doses of aspirin belong to a class called NSAIDs, or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. These medications reduce inflammation and pain, but they also reduce blood flow to your kidneys. When taken frequently or in high doses, they can cause something called analgesic nephropathy, which is a form of kidney damage that builds over time. And here's the kicker. You might not feel a thing until the damage is advanced. The kidneys don't scream for help the way your stomach or joints might. Instead, they quietly get overwhelmed, especially if you're already dealing with other risk factors like dehydration, diabetes, or high blood pressure. According to studies, long-term NSAID use has been linked to chronic kidney disease and even kidney failure in severe cases. What's worse? Many people assume over-the-counter means safe. But just because you don't need a prescription doesn't mean it's harmless. If you take pain relievers regularly, more than a few times a week, it's time to talk to your doctor. There may be safer alternatives, especially if you're dealing with chronic pain. Your kidneys work hard for you. Don't make their job harder without realizing it. You might think your home, workplace, or neighborhood is safe, but your kidneys may tell a different story. Every day, we're exposed to invisible threats like heavy metals, pesticides, and industrial chemicals, and many of these toxins quietly strain your kidneys over time. Your kidneys filter your blood, which means everything you breathe, eat, drink, or touch eventually runs through them. That includes things like lead in old pipes, mercury in some seafood, cadmium in cigarette smoke, or even pesticides on fruits and vegetables. These aren't just buzzwords, these are substances proven to damage kidney tissue when exposure builds up. For example, cadmium, found in batteries and cigarette smoke, is highly toxic to kidneys. Even low-level exposure over years can impair kidney function. Lead, another common toxin in older homes, has been linked to chronic kidney disease in adults. And it's not just smokers or factory workers at risk. These toxins are in the air, water, and sometimes the products we use daily. Here's the alarming part. Your kidneys have no way to protect themselves from repeated exposure. The damage happens slowly, quietly, and usually without symptoms, until it's too late. So what can you do? Filter your drinking water. Wash fruits and veggies thoroughly. Avoid smoking and secondhand smoke. Be cautious with home renovation projects in older buildings that may expose lead. Reducing toxic load isn't about being perfect, it's about being aware. Because when your kidneys are constantly battling invisible enemies, it puts your whole body at risk. Diabetes is known for causing blood sugar issues. But what many people don't realize is that it's also one of the leading causes of kidney failure worldwide. And here's the scary part. You don't even have to know you have diabetes for it to damage your kidneys. When blood sugar levels stay too high for too long, they start to damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, specifically in a part called the glomeruli, which act like filters. Over time, those filters become scarred and stop working properly. This is called diabetic nephropathy, and it often shows no symptoms in the early stages. Millions of people in the US have prediabetes or undiagnosed type 2 diabetes, which means they're walking around with elevated blood sugar that's quietly harming their kidneys and they don't even know it. And if you do have diabetes, controlling your blood sugar is only part of the puzzle. You also need to monitor kidney function regularly. That means getting tests like eGFR or estimated glomerular filtration rate and urine albumin, which can detect early signs of damage even before you feel anything. The good news? Diabetic kidney damage can be slowed or even prevented with proper management. That includes eating a balanced low-sugar diet, staying active, taking prescribed medications, keeping blood pressure in check, and getting regular checkups. If you've never had your blood sugar tested or it's been a while, this is your sign. Because kidney failure doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow build, and early action is everything. You've heard high blood pressure is bad for your heart, but did you know it's just as dangerous for your kidneys? In fact, hypertension is the second leading cause of kidney failure, right after diabetes. Your kidneys rely on a network of tiny, delicate blood vessels to filter waste from your blood. When blood pressure is too high, it creates constant pressure on those vessels, causing them to narrow, weaken, or even scar over time. As this damage builds up, your kidneys can't do their job as efficiently. Waste starts to accumulate and fluid balance gets thrown off. Over time, this leads to chronic kidney disease, or CKD. The worst part? Just like with early kidney damage, high blood pressure often has no symptoms. That's why it's called the silent killer. You might feel perfectly fine, even if your kidneys are being hit hard every day. But here's the good news. High blood pressure is highly manageable, if you know you have it. Here's what you can do. Monitor your blood pressure regularly. Aim for under 120/80 if possible. Reduce salt intake. Too much sodium causes fluid retention and increases pressure. Get active. Even 30 minutes of walking a day can help lower blood pressure. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol. Both raise blood pressure over time. Take medications if prescribed. Some meds even offer kidney protection. If you have high blood pressure, your kidneys are already working overtime. Help them out by keeping that pressure in check, because when the kidneys go, the whole body feels it. Sometimes kidney problems aren't about what you do, they're about what you inherited. Your genes play a bigger role in kidney health than you might think. Conditions like polycystic kidney disease, PKD, are passed down through families and can cause fluid-filled cysts to grow in your kidneys. Over time, these cysts take up space and interfere with how your kidneys work. PKD often goes unnoticed for years, until kidney function suddenly drops. But it's not just rare genetic disorders. If anyone in your family has had kidney disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes, your risk automatically goes up. That's because these conditions tend to run in families, and they all impact the kidneys. The key here is awareness. If kidney disease runs in your family, let your doctor know. They can run simple tests to check how well your kidneys are working before symptoms ever show up. You can't change your DNA, but you can change your outcome. Early screenings, healthy habits, and the right treatment plan can delay or prevent serious problems, even if kidney issues are in your blood. It sounds simple, but not drinking enough water might be slowly wrecking your kidneys. Your body depends on hydration for nearly every function, and your kidneys are no exception. When you're dehydrated, even mildly, your kidneys don't get enough water to properly flush out toxins and waste. Over time, this increases your risk of kidney stones, urinary tract infections, and even chronic kidney damage. The kidneys also help regulate electrolytes and blood pressure, both of which go haywire when you're not getting enough fluids. And we're not talking about extreme dehydration here, we're talking about daily habits. If you often skip water, rely on coffee or soda, or only drink when you're super thirsty, you could be dehydrated more often than you realize. So, how much water do you need? A general rule is 8 cups a day, but it depends on your size, activity level, and climate. A great way to check is your urine color. Pale yellow means you're good, dark yellow means drink up. Your kidneys are your body's cleanup crew, but without water, they're stuck doing their job in slow motion. So don't wait for thirst, hydrate daily, and your kidneys will thank you for it. Just because something is labeled natural doesn't mean it's safe for your kidneys. In fact, some supplements and herbal remedies can be toxic to your kidneys, especially when taken in high doses or over a long period of time. Herbs like Aristolochia, found in some traditional Chinese medicine, have been directly linked to kidney failure and even cancer. Others like licorice root, St. John's wort, and echinacea can interfere with medications or put extra stress on your kidneys without you realizing it. Even popular supplements like vitamin D, calcium, or protein powders can be harmful in excess. Too much calcium can cause kidney stones, and overloading on protein makes your kidneys work harder to eliminate nitrogenous waste. The big issue is that most supplements are not regulated by the FDA, meaning you never really know exactly what you're getting, or how your body will react. If you're already dealing with kidney concerns or you're taking medication for blood pressure or diabetes, combining that with certain herbs or megadoses of vitamins can be a dangerous mix. Bottom line, always talk to your doctor before starting any supplement, even the ones that seem harmless. Because protecting your kidneys means making smart choices, not just natural ones. Your kidneys don't ask for much, but they do everything for you. They clean your blood, balance your fluids, and keep your body running smoothly. Yet they're vulnerable to everyday habits, hidden conditions, and silent threats that most of us never think about. From painkillers to pesticides, from high blood pressure to that harmless supplement, these 7 hidden reasons could be quietly wearing down your kidneys without warning signs. The good news? Now that you know, you can do something about it. Get regular checkups, drink more water, read your supplement labels, talk to your doctor about your family history, and most importantly, don't ignore the quiet signals your body might be sending. Your health is in your hands. Protect your kidneys, and you're protecting your life. If this helped you, give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more weekly health tips. Stay aware, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.